Ross.
And I'm AJ Finney.
And this is
Hippie?
Not Hippie.
All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 31 of Hippie, Not Hippie.
Yeah.
Man, your lungs are doing well.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, we're here at the wonderful Vail Comedy Festival, everybody.
Yeah, make some noise.
Yeah. Happens every Memorial Day weekend.
Every fucking Memorial Day
Every
weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
Till the end of time, it will fucking happen.
In beautiful Vail, Colorado. Where else are we at, Zach? Where are we located right now?
We are at 10th Mountain Whiskey.
10th Mountain Whiskey.
Which is one of my new favorite whiskeys. Their rye is fantastic. I've been drinking it for 2 days now.
Yeah, let's give a round of applause to Tom, our amazing taste curator.
Yeah, and we have two guests with us today. We have Britt Migs, who hails from New York City.
Hello.
And Britt writes for Reductress and a few things, right?
Yeah. I make some video content for Cracked and Reductress and a bunch of other satire publications. But yeah.
Hell yeah. No, thanks so much for joining us. And then we
you.
also have Dustin Chafin here from L.A.
Yeah.
And you've seen Dustin on Showtime and HBO. And,
yes. Showtime, White Boys in the Hood. I don't want to forget that credit. There's no way you could do that show now. They would cancel that in a heartbeat. They'd be like, all right.
But no, thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Want to get? We also have an amazing audience here. This is probably the biggest room of people we've had.
Comedians
all weekend.
Give it up for
Saturday here.
yourselves.
Vail people.
Super excited to get the audience involved in this one. You want to do plugs? Get that out of the way, and then we can get involved.
Yeah. What do y'all have coming up? Where can people find you? What do you want them to see?
You want to start it off?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I am at Britt Migs across all socials. And I have a bi-monthly show that's every other month at Union Hall in New York City. It's called Meat Cats Presents Sunday Sauce. It's Italian themed. And our next one is July 16th. It's always on a Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday Sauce. So come check it out.
Is there sauce there?
You know, it is a little misleading.
Yeah.
One time we did give away jars of sauce. So maybe we'll do that again.
Like, if you're going to go to a Sunday sauce show, you should eat before you go.
You got to eat before you, or after. You know, sometimes we go out after and have a meal or something. But yeah.
Get sauce.
Get sauce.
Get sauce.
Yeah, we have custom, drinks and stuff. It's fun. It's a good time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Dustin?
Let's see, June 23rd and 24th, I'll be where we met, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh,
at another offensive place, Crackers. I play all the offensive titles and names.
Yeah.
Guess we at Crackers Comedy Club. And June 30th and July 1st, I'll be at 3 E's Comedy Club in Colorado Springs.
Oh,
sweet.
So headlining out there. So yeah, come out.
Back out in Colorado. Zach?
Check out the Black Hills Comedy Festival, June 22nd through 24th in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Yes.
And it's going to be a great time.
Super fun. I will also be at the Black Hills Comedy Festival. I think I'm headlining one of those shows. Also bookend that with the Boulder Comedy Festival on the front end and the back end of that. So
Fucking
double dipping festies.
Woo!
So, hell yeah. We usually like to start
Shout out to the audience member. That's a pretty nice tie-dye.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Heckling Deadheads. This is a great show.
That fits in very well.
So, just to kind of get to know our guests out the gate a little bit, we like to ask, what was your first memory of hippies, and what kind of connotation did it have for you?
It's a weird word, you know what I mean? I feel like you're not a hippie if you call yourself a hippie, you know what I mean? Like that's
okay.
Like nobody in this room is really a hippie if you have a cell phone and a Venmo account, you know what I mean? Like
So true.
I don't smell anybody, you know what I mean? Like we're all like, my mother took me to Zeppelin when I was 7. I think that's pretty hippie. So, I've been exposed to hippie music, I think, but I don't think, I don't know. I just
Zeppelin
never,
at 7?
At 7 years old, yeah. She was mad at my dad and she took me instead, so I I don't remember much. I remember purple pants, a guy on a double neck guitar. I remember something smelled really funny. The deadhead guy knows what I'm talking about.
I wonder what that was.
And so it was. And my mom smoked weed when I was a kid. Like we bought her a pipe for Mother's Day. Like it was normal that she smoked weed every single day.
Was it like one that said like mom on it?
Pretty much, yeah. It was like number one mom
on it.
And she's like, yeah, it was amazing. And we would just watch cartoons together, and I'd be sitting there, I don't think Tom and Jerry's that funny, Mom. And I'd
Your mom sounds cool as hell.
be like, she was.
Yeah.
She got down. So that's probably the first. Weed and concerts and things like that.
So around 7 is what you're saying is like your earliest memory of like, this might be a hippie.
Mom smoking weed and like going to concerts and stuff. Nobody else is doing that at 7, you know.
Okay.
So I felt like something was a little more rock and roll, a little abnormal, I think.
And with that point, so at 7, you're introduced to Zeppelin. Your mom's smoking pot. Did you have anything in your head that was like, this is negative or positive?
No, it just seemed normal. I thought everybody's
life?
mom took them to Zeppelin and smoked weed. Like I just didn't know until you start talking to other moms. Like, what? Six Flags? That's not cool.
We don't even talk about the Hindenburg.
I'm curious about your dad. Had your dad seen Zeppelin before, or was that like his chance to see Zeppelin and he fucked it up?
Probably. I would think that was it. Yeah, he was running around doing something dad shouldn't be doing. A lot of stuff I shouldn't have seen as a child. But Zeppelin was a good thing. Yeah.
So was your dad a hippie too?
It was more of he had like a biker bar when I was a kid. It turned into a topless bar and like there was that kind of vibe going on.
So you grew up in a strip club?
I didn't grow up in it, but there was some
No, that's where you hung
I
out.
had
yeah.
some developmental.
You had a lot of mommies.
Stages. I did. Well, there one. We call it the biker one. I just remember playing pinball and seeing boobs at an early age. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's incredible. That sounds like an amazing childhood.
Yeah, I peaked at like 10. Like my life has never been better. Like it was all rock and roll up until 10. Then it just got normal.
Did that ruin? Well, not ruin, but like. Are you a boob person or a boob guy?
Boob guy. Yeah, I love a good boob. Sure, why not? But if they don't have like a rose tattoo, I'm a little disappointed. Just kidding.
And you're like, not on the boob, on the ankle.
Yeah, ankle, boob, whatever.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how about you, Britt?
I will say I had the polar opposite childhood.
Most people
You
did.
didn't grow up in a
Most
topless
people
bar
did.
watching Zeppelin?
But like so much the opposite that like the first time my mom found out I smoked weed, she asked my stepdad if I had to go to rehab.
Really?
And she didn't she was like, oh my God, she has to go to rehab now, right? And he was like, no, dude, she's going to be fine. Yeah, no, it was like.
She's like, you've tried the weed, right? Is she ruined?
She's gone, right? Yeah,
I believe our daughter's a weed head.
Polar opposite. No, but I don't know what my first like necessarily memory was, but growing up in New York, Woodstock is in New York. It's
Right.
upstate.
Yeah.
So I feel like I kind of knew about that. And then honestly, one of my favorite shows growing up was That 70s Show. And so Tommy Chong, probably like the first hippie I really knew and like saw on TV. And yeah,
we had a lot of Cheech and Chong records.
Yeah. Formative part of our
You
childhood.
had the big Bambino, but the papers were gone.
All of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that those records came with those papers, and anytime you find
so
the
cool.
record, that it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I did go to my friends run a thing called the Grow Off, which is like a cannabis competition that's science based.
Amazing.
So
Sounds
everybody
cool as hell.
gets like the same clone of weed, and then they grow it, and then they test it with science to see who's the best grower, who gets the biggest yield, who has the most terpenes, and then who has the strongest potency or whatever. But I went to they invited me to the party they throw for the event, and somebody had rolled a fucking joint that was like a fucking baseball bat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And there's a point where everybody was just done with it, and I was like, I'm finishing this fucking thing. And I sat there. I had quit smoking
I like
cigarettes.
how you're holding it like
Yeah,
this.
like
clearly.
as if you could. Yeah.
It was. So it was kind of a cone, so it did
Okay.
get smaller as it went down. But yeah, I sat there and smoked that thing for like fucking 2 hours. It was a monster.
I love how you went to a weed chili cook-off. Like I love that.
I mean,
Just making batches and stuff. That's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. But no, I'm definitely smoked a big ass joint like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, I don't know. What question would you like to ask first here, AJ, to get some more info out?
Sounds like you just smoked that.
I'm just bragging about smoking huge joints.
I smoke big joints. Hey, what about our guests? I smoke really big joints.
Yeah, I was like, is that dog
don't talk
shit,
to them.
man?
Do you like baseball? Did I tell you about the size of the joint?
It was a baseball bat. Yeah.
Do either of you frequent concerts? Are you music goers, festivals, things like that?
I
Yes,
love concerts.
very
I just
much so.
from Woodstock, the Bobby Lees. I just saw them. They're from
Oh.
Woodstock. They're fantastic.
Very, very
Yeah,
cool.
punk
Yeah.
band, chicks, amazing.
Not to be confused with comedian Bobby.
I know,
Lee.
that's
Really? I was like,
wow.
that guy? Yeah.
That's why I didn't buy this shirt. I was like, people think, oh, you like the comedian? No, it's
No.
the band. Yeah, you have to explain that.
Well, I mean,
plural.
Bobby
Yeah.
doesn't Bobby play music at the end of his set?
He's in a
He's also
diaper.
naked,
Yeah,
so-
he's
Yeah,
naked.
I'm
Yeah, it's the
pretty
whole
sure he
thing.
strips at the end of his.
Yeah. I don't want
That's
to cause
his
beef
closer.
with Bobby Lee. You're a great comic, but you know, if he listens to the show, you never know.
He could. He very
He
well could.
could.
Oh yeah, Bobby Lee loves this show.
Yeah. Talks about it all the time.
Talks about that big joint you smoke.
Big
Do you go to jam festivals?
I'm not like a fish guy. I like my song to end occasionally, but
Holy shit, I agree.
I'm like the people that just go to so many Fish concerts. I'm like, y'all know there are other bands. Yeah, you know there are other bands in existence. They just go.
Yeah.
They just go to Fish all the time.
AJ
Yeah.
will pay hundreds of dollars to go to String Cheese for like three.
The String Cheese
4
incident.
I love
Yeah.
the
String
string
cheese.
cheese
What is that?
incident.
Yeah.
I paid almost $200 to see one show at Aspen this year at the Belly Up because
Wow.
it's a 450 seater. There's never going to be an opportunity outside of like the early 2000s.
There's gonna be plenty of opportunities, AJ. Like it's
He's like, this will never happen again. Yeah.
to see them in that small of a venue, though.
Right.
if you want to get AJ to pay for something, you just have to create an illusion of exclusivity.
All right. Goddamn. I buy a lot of prints.
Okay.
Right, I do. My house is loaded with prints to the point that I have had to buy a portfolio to put the prints in because I'm out of goddamn wall space. My
Wow.
wife
Yeah,
is
hilarious.
really.
I wanna
like,
see
it's
your
this
house.
Wallpaper. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I do buy a lot of prints that are like limited runs. So
Yeah.
I try to get like I'll go to a concert and I'll stand in line for 3 to 5 hours beforehand to make sure I can get hopefully a double-digit number in a 4-digit release.
God, I don't know if there's
Okay.
anything I would stand in line for 3 to 5 hours.
No,
for.
What about a real big joint?
What about a baseball bat joint?
No, there
Baseball
was
bat.
no line. There was no line. If there's a 3 to 5 hour line, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna roll my own fucking joint.
Yeah.
I love it how it's like that big steak you eat. You know what I mean? Like the 52 ouncer. Like it's the same.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They,
like a
they take a
t-shirt.
photo of
Yeah,
you.
and
Yeah.
if you can
You smoke
smoke
that-
it all,
yeah.
you don't gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
If you can, it's $400.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
great.
Have you guys done like music festivals, like performed on music?
yeah.
'Cause
I am the
Oh, wow.
host of I host and MC the Bluegrass Music Festival in
Okay.
Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Oh,
every
that's
October.
Ooh.
It's called Hillberry. It's 50% owned by a bluegrass band from Jersey called Railroad
Oh.
Earth. And it's fantastic.
That's great.
It's so much fun. We cap it at about 4,500 people.
Oh,
Okay.
And we started doing
Intimate?
stand-up last year.
Yeah.
And we did it in a tent right before Corey Wong went on. And it was midnight. And
Who
I'll
the
be honest,
fuck is Corey Wong?
He's awesome.
I just nodded. I was like, I'm not going to say
sure.
anything.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Corey Wong. Yeah.
Is related
Does
to
the
Bobby
audience
Lee.
know who the fuck Corey Wong is? Everybody is shaking their heads. No.
They're shaking their head. Yes, you're on the ground laying down.
You can't tell.
hilarious.
I forgot we were videoing. The magic of audio is gone.
Yeah.
It was wild. Most of the people in the tent, I'd say 75% of them were tripping,
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
which
How does that make for comedy? Yeah.
super fun.
Yeah.
You just have to, you have to understand how to navigate the waters.
You got to wave
Yeah,
your arms a lot more.
yeah.
Like they like this movement.
I feel
love
like
that.
yeah. I feel like
It is
yeah.
it is wild. Like sometimes, like jokes will get lost. Long form stuff is easy to get them sucked into.
I would think opposite. I'd be like, you got to be quick because they're lost.
No,
Like,
if you
Yeah,
get
I think
too quick
prop
in 'em-
comedy would be
Yeah,
better for that.
yeah.
You know?
So you're on to something.
slapstick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you this, you got to be ready to do this. Do a joke, it doesn't work, and then go, I think the energy over here is better. And they'll go, oh, yeah, it is. So you
That's
just play with
hilarious.
the fact that you know that they're in
Yeah.
Mars. And you just
Yeah,
gotta,
I think sometimes I think it's like music and comedy. It's hard to like gel the two sometimes. You know what I mean? I did a Bamboozle. It was like a music festival, and they had comedians in there, and it was like they had like tents, and then I was sitting there with like one of the greatest writers of all time, Peter Smigel, Triumph Insult Dog, and like I was so excited to work with him and everything, and then we were following this punk band, they're like Rancid type band or
Yeah.
something, and they're just going crazy, the audience is going nuts, and we're about to go up after them. This guy's won like 5 Emmys, he's amazing, and it's gonna be me and him, whatever, about to go up, and then the band, as soon as they're getting off, they're like, hey man, we got another booth, and we got free pizza and stickers,
yeah.
and the whole audience just went to free stickers and pizza, and it was
Comedy-
hilarious. There's like
comedy
2 people
can
left.
never compete with free, just fill in the
Anything,
blank.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was so funny.
No.
But pizza and stickers, that's tough.
It is
That
hard.
is.
Yeah, I was even like, can we go? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't need to
Yeah.
It is better if they put it in a tent, though. We realize that. Like, I don't know if you've ever done a festival where they put you on the main stage.
Yeah.
And if you're not aware of it, you're like, oh, this will be great. I'm on the same stage as like some of my idols. And then you go, oh, I'm just screaming into the ether.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as soon
no
as
one
the
can hear
band's
you.
over, everyone goes back to their campgrounds for 30 minutes to do whatever they're going to do.
Also, it's just like the high of like high energy band, whatever, and then being like, I'm gonna talk into a mic for a couple minutes. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I could see that being a downer. Yeah.
So you mentioned that people don't know that there's other bands than Fish. Have you gone to a Fish show though?
No, I have a lot. I have a lot of friends who like Fish. I swear, no, but I do. I have a lot of like Fish head friends and stuff, and the way they describe it, it does sound really fun. I'm also like, it does sound like a cult, but I'm like the way you're
on the
selling
bus.
it, yeah. But yeah, no, I should go and try it once just to experience it.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. If you're not into all the chaos that happens.
Yeah.
You're not
Right.
into cults.
If
Well,
you're not, if you don't,
The
you're not
key
susceptible.
thing is, I took my wife. She doesn't like it. She'll
Yeah.
accept it sometimes. I'm taking Zach to his first like Dead and Co show on the first, and go to the first one. So
Okay.
like with Fish, like for example, they play Dicks. They do 4 nights now. So you go on Thursday.
Yeah.
I think you need to explain that you're like, yeah, they play Dicks. That's
Oh.
they,
I
it's
thought it was
not
a
like
venue. I assumed.
It is. So
Dick's
there's a
Sporting Goods?
big.
No.
They have a great.
It is.
It is.
Shut
They-
the fuck up. Oh,
no,
sorry.
dead serious. It's a soccer stadium. Dick's Sporting Goods.
Dick's is putting on concerts now.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and you can
and
say fuck as much as you
Okay,
want.
I was
Yeah.
like, is this for children?
Yeah, we'll
the
just beep it
Hippie
out.
podcast is for kids. Yeah.
and it's
who the fuck is podcasting for children?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good market in that, by the way.
What
They make a lot
comic
of
is
money.
tapped into that demographic?
In that
They're like, yeah,
market.
my main audience is 7 to 10 years old.
well.
You know, we talk about Paw Patrol and fucking.
Kids love NPR. Yeah, no.
But yeah, you go the first
Okay.
day because people aren't so wild. By the end of it,
Right.
those people are feral.
So I love
mean-
feral people. Here's something. They always do Madison Square Garden for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And everyone says that's a really fun time. And I'm like, well, maybe I should do that. I
So
don't
if
know.
you want to go into shows that are hard to match,
Yeah.
the New Year's Eve one will be wild. But
Yeah.
you have to be ready for it because New Year's Eve shows
Like,
in the jam
prepare
world,
your body.
it's
Like-
different because
Okay.
you're going into a regular show you're going to be there for about 5 hours.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
They're going to play 2 sets with about a half hour.
They don't
break.
let you leave?
With
They trap you in
you
there.
can
Yeah.
leave, but New Year's Eve for every jam band that gets a big venue is very special.
Okay.
Because they're going to do 3 full sets, so it's a longer thing, and usually the mid set is something special. And Fish
Okay.
does this thing where they'll spell stuff out. They'll do an identical replica of an album.
Yeah.
It's wild. Their mashups are insane.
Yeah, have you
It's-
ever seen it sober, though?
Yeah.
Have you?
Actually,
Oh.
And how
no,
was it?
I
Was
actually
it-
started going back. So I saw a lot of shows beforehand.
Okay.
But then I got reintroduced to Further when they were touring and got bit again. And I
Yeah.
went to a lot of shows sober. And
It's still good.
yeah, I enjoy the music though. That's another thing.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
enjoy
Right.
the culture. And I like losing myself in the realm of dance. That feels very church and culty, but I
Totally.
like that. And
You like
But I'm like,
I do.
Like church cult,
I don't know if I've
snakes,
said
yeah.
this on the podcast before. I am very susceptible to getting pulled into a cult. If you have a good pitch, I
there.
will get on your bus. It will clearly be a couple of months where I'm like,
Yeah.
where's my family and how long have I been gone?
Oh, I get it. I was Mormon for 6 years. So.
Right?
wow. Wow. Okay.
Right.
They'll get you,
You
man.
get the booties?
yeah.
Mormon for 6 years. We need
Yeah.
to investigate
I know. We need to talk
this.
I
about
know.
that.
How the fuck did you get from Led
You know,
Zeppelin
well,
baby,
well, that's
titty
the
bar
thing.
baby,
That's
to
the thing.
Mormon
Titty bar baby to
boy?
Mormon?
I craved, Monopoly and like a, family that never got arrested. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be
Yes.
around,
That's how
the
you
mom
rebelled.
and dad.
Was
yeah,
you were like,
I went the other way.
Dad owns
I
a
went
titty
the other
bar.
way.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go fucking Mormon.
It's like Flanders from The Simpsons. Go the other way. Just
the other way.
completely opposite.
I've seen these titties. Now I wonder what they'd be like with something draped over them.
With absolutely no skin showing. Yeah.
Dude,
You know what I like?
BYU's a good school. Don't knock it.
I like titties so much. What if I had 6 wives?
Exactly.
God.
Unfortunately,
That's a lot of
unfortunately,
titties.
you got to go
Wait.
drive out of state for that. But,
Did you
yeah.
live in Utah?
I did not.
Okay. You could be
but-
Mormon anywhere. Who knew? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a Mormon girl in high school, and we
She
broke
converted
up.
you.
And I think to get her back, I was like, "I'll show you." And then I just I was a missionary and everything.
Wow.
Wow.
So a girl broke your heart, and you're
Yeah.
like, I'm going to
I'm going to
invade
be
your
a
religion.
super Mormon, pretty much.
Oh
yeah.
my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah, and then I was a name tag in South. I was in Chile. I went
That's
2
like-
years in Chile.
okay.
That's
yeah.
like stalking?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It was just weird. You know what I mean? Like you're like in a band. You're like, I'm gonna make it to show her. I was like, oh yeah, you love Mormons. I'll be super Mormon.
Did
So
you wear-
Mormon?
I'll be so Mormon. You can't
Did
take
you
it.
wear the special underwear?
Sure. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Can you describe it in detail?
It's like Calvin Klein, like the long bicycle shorts and then a
I
t-shirt.
thought it
Like
was gonna be something
capris?
crazy. Yeah.
It goes to your knee. you
Don't
know?
they have powers, though?
They do have powers.
Yeah.
you
What's the
know?
powers of the underwear?
They don't let farts out.
They don't let farts out. You could.
That was the best answer you could have had.
Yeah, there's no farting. Nobody's farting.
No.
I mean, it's like it's weird because you're so like it brainwashes you to
Yeah.
even hear. I'm like, I don't think I should talk about this stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
much
it's a
control
secret.
they have over you. You're just like, is somebody gonna come in and take me
Wait,
down?
how did you get out of it? Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
Go ahead.
Sex.
Oh yeah, you're like, I want to fuck. Yeah.
I got to get these diapers off.
You get these
Yeah.
non-farting
You
underwear.
become you're a bad Mormon, and they talk to you, and they go, all right, maybe you should kind of go somewhere else.
They keep
Okay.
in the
That's how it works
farts
out.
and the cum.
Yeah. It's like a
At the end of the
chastity
day,
belt.
when you take them off, you're like, that is.
There's a lot in
Yeah.
there. There's a lot in there.
Wait, you
yeah.
you couldn't have caffeine, chocolate. That's like, there's a lot of rules, right?
Yeah, they're just trying. They just want to keep the temple. It's all about the temple.
It's the temple,
No
yeah.
cigarettes. That whole thing.
I
The
think
body is a shitty temple.
Yeah.
They let anyone in. Yeah, no.
anybody.
So did you go from Mormon immediately to Heisenberg, or
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yes, and Chris Stapleton music all the way.
I left Salt Lake and decided, I think New Mexico looks fun.
That's what
that's
sounds
close.
to me.
Pretty much. Well, stand-up comedy took me down.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of the, it's like they close the bars and you're drinking, you're doing
Yeah.
cocaine. Like it just happens quickly in
Yeah.
comedy.
No, was that post Mormon?
Well,
Where
it
you
was
kinda
kind of
went-
at the tail end.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I was a Mormon in Manhattan, which is, kind of borderline. It was where all the gay Mormons go and like try to go
Oh.
to Juilliard and stuff, and then eventually they become non-Mormon. But
Okay.
it's like a pretty hip kind of group of Mormons in Manhattan.
Wow.
And we're all kind of
I
on
live
the
there.
we're on
I've
the
not
fence.
seen these guys,
we're on the
but,
fence. We're
yeah.
kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
we're on our way out.
Yeah.
well, you got to tell the hip Mormons in New York City that they got to come check out Sauce at Union Hall.
Absolutely.
That's actually our target audience.
Yeah.
We really want the hip Mormons. Yeah, we gotta have them.
We're tired of farts.
So-
and
We
sauce.
are.
Dustin, you said that you're still like kind of worried to talk about it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm fine.
I
I'll
was
talk
thinking-
about whatever.
I was gonna ask if you were like, maybe there's a part of you that's like, I might get my own planet.
That
Wait.
stuff was great, Just like the idea of it is fantastic, even though it's bullshit. But it's like you get your own planet, you get like 40 wives. I mean, why not?
I think I'm confusing Scientology with more. I'm like, it's
all the same.
It's all there's crossover. Okay.
Just we have quarterbacks, they have like actors. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Very similar.
Got it. Because I'm like the planet because they believe in Xenu or whatever. I don't know.
Gotta get those statins
Yeah,
out.
gotta get them out.
Yeah.
I
So
had
what
a-
religion are you guys?
I'm
knew
a pantheist.
What is that?
I believe in panthers. No,
Oh, okay.
a pantheist means that you believe that everything is connected and
Sure.
that everything is God.
Yeah.
And therefore, since you're connected to everything and you have the ability you're conscious and you can make
Yeah.
decisions, you're a God as well.
Oh, that sounds. I'm gonna be that.
Yeah.
I just decided I'm a pantheist now. Yeah.
A lot of people, when I tell them what a pantheist is, they're like, oh, I believe that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get to
I
be
like it.
and you get to be a god, and I feel like it's science based. So
I love that.
yeah, because technically we're all connected because there's atoms of oxygen and whatever that are in
Yeah.
the air connecting all of us. And
Yeah, I think the Mormons believe that too. Like everybody believes some of that. That's just so you know, that's on the plaque at the temple. But
Well, while we're getting into weird culty things, here's a question for you. Saying it comes out, science discovers that if you eat a newly born baby, you can stay the age you are now for 20 more years. Would you eat that baby?
How's it cooked?
That baby is hard boiled.
Nah, it sounds terrible.
No, it's raw.
No, I'm not. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Who's eating raw babies?
Come on,
I
give me
think
some
so.
barbecue or something.
well-
Billionaires.
What
Billionaires
if
are
we put
eating raw
sauce
babies.
on that baby?
if you
Yeah.
get a nice marinara, yeah, eat the baby. No.
Is my mom cooking this baby?
That's a delicious baby.
That's a
how
delicious
big is the
baby.
baby?
Do that
Yeah.
voice. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Italian erasure, and you can't do that.
I
Yeah.
avoided doing Bobby Lee's voice. I was proud
Yeah.
of myself for that.
is it a fetus or is it a baby? Like, let's have this conversation. I'm kidding.
It's a crazy ass question.
Leave it up to the old Mormon.
No, it's a baby. Because
Okay.
I was thinking fetus, but
Yeah.
fetus, that's a given.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't
Wait,
eat
what
a
do you
baby?
mean that's a given?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I know what he's saying.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I'm having a pretty good year, so I'd eat that baby.
You eat that baby?
Pretty good year. I'll eat that baby.
Nah. I can't. I'm not really interested in eating
Yeah.
any human, really. To be honest.
I don't care.
How would you want that?
See, but you're still young.
I'm not that young.
Yeah.
I am Gen Z passing, but I am not. Yeah.
But is it socially accepted in this scenario?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
People are
what's
gonna be
important.
weird about it.
Oh, so you're just like, are people going to be mad when I eat this baby?
Well, I would hope so. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's not going to go so well.
I don't know. Everybody's doing it. No.
Okay.
Everyone-
Well, that
no.
makes a big difference.
Does anyone know of? Yeah. Oh, does anyone
Yeah.
know, or you could do it in secret?
I mean, are we
Yeah, secret's
buying
huge.
babies at like Safeway?
I
I don't know. This
Can you
is
just
taking a
get
weird
it?
turn, man.
This is a this is a crazy scenario.
How accepted
I'm
is
just
this?
trying to think what the aisle of the grocery
Yeah.
store the baby would be in.
Yeah.
I'm going
Frozen.
Frozen. I'm gonna go Frozen.
I
What do
think
you
it's
guys
more
think?
about our obsession.
Frozen.
Frozen?
I'm
Okay.
thinking they're just wrapped like frozen little turkeys in the freezer section, right?
I think it's more about our obsession with youth, is
Yeah,
what it is.
the
What about Whole
currency of
Foods?
youth.
Would you get
Yeah.
farm fresh? Like Whole Foods?
Oh, you're still going with it? Okay.
Okay. I like Dustin. Like we're trying to get out of it, and
I was gearing you in a really, better direction, but go ahead. No, keep going.
dig that hole.
My Mormon cocaine.
Yeah.
I would.
It is. It's even sugar free.
Yeah, I would definitely want an organic baby if I was going to
Oh my
eat
God.
one. But
Cage free.
yeah,
Yeah.
cage. Well,
Yeah.
I said newly born, so I don't think they have time to.
Next question.
Thank you, Tom.
I
We've lost
tried to
our
get them out,
sponsors.
Tom. I tried, and they just want
They
to
just
stay
kept
here.
going.
They
Well,
want
we
to
just got
stay
told
here.
by the man who serves me whiskey that we need to move on, and I ain't gonna
Yeah.
fucking argue with Tom. So, AJ, the next question. What do you?
We were talking about cults. We were talking about music. I'm not a jam band person. I'll go back to that.
Okay, yeah. What we
Okay.
were getting at before
Yeah.
I'll go
we
into it.
spun off into this
In this
was that
insane direction, yeah.
If you wanted to see a wild show, you would go to
Yes.
New Year's. It's going to be a fascinating experience. If you want to see what it's like without utter chaos, you go on the first night because people are still kind of getting loose, but it's not rowdy. And you
They're
can
on
still
day
check
one
out.
of a 3-day drug bender.
That's-
yeah.
that's
Here's
what I'm
the
getting
thing.
at.
You talking about like losing your body and like kind of your sense of self to the crowd. Like I grew up with like emo punk bands like
Yeah.
that. And so moshing and stuff like that was part of my childhood or not
Yeah.
teenhood, whatever.
So would you say
that-
you were part of a counterculture?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm like, I wasn't cool enough for that, but I tried
Were
to
you
be.
a punk?
No, because I came home from summer camp one year with black nail polish, and my mom was like, "What is that?" What is that? Don't do that.
Oh.
So I
Yeah.
was like living in suburbia and
Okay.
not.
So you made an attempt at
An
a
attempt.
minor. You dipped your fingers into being goth. And
Yes, and I went to Hot Topic and got like a little studded belt, and I was like, "This is crazy," you know. But I'm being so crazy right now. But yeah, no.
Like Dustin's going,
Yeah.
have you thought about Mormonism?
Yeah. I was kind of a cowpunk. That's what we call Texas.
Okay.
We were like, we'd wear cowboy boots and we have eyeliner. We pissed
Yeah.
everybody off.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't even understand what we were doing.
Like
know?
I don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
It's like,
going on.
Yeah. Johnny Cash and Dead Kennedys. It was like
Yeah.
nobody.
Sure.
It didn't make sense to anybody.
Yeah, I feel like if Johnny Cash started in the '80s, he would have worn eyeliner.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I mean,
For sure.
Did you like
Hear
the old
that train a
97s?
coming?
Yeah, they're great.
Put an
Yeah, so
eyeliner
good.
on.
Yeah. So Kiwis, huh?
Okay, so
No, sorry, we
this is
talked about
great.
something earlier.
Yeah, we did talk about this. So,
Well,
Zach, do you want to talk about what's going on with Kiwis?
Can
in
you
Vail?
talk to us a
Because
little bit
you've
about
been
Kiwis?
telling a lot of people a secret that I believe was hidden for a long time.
so a lot of people don't know this, but Kiwis are actually banned in Vail.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
because there was this rich guy that
hate him.
that hated the way that the word sounds.
His name was Jeff Kiwi. They actually built a statue of him. He's the white statue with the gold face.
Wait,
His name
what?
is Jeff Kiwi.
Oh, to be white.
Wait, but and he didn't. All right, sorry.
Buy
Which
stuff
fact is
off.
real? Because that one sounds fake. He didn't like how it sounded,
Yeah, he didn't like the
Yeah.
way that the word.
or was it
Kiwi-
because it was his last name?
All right,
Y'all are
these
hiding something from
these
me.
are
Yeah.
these are all lies because I was like,
I think we need a light. Anybody?
I like that you thought that his was an utter lie, but they were like, Vail would erect a statue of a man named Jeff Kiwi.
I don't know. Maybe he was a really good skier or something.
well,
Yeah.
you would be blown away by how many comedians on mushrooms last night believe that this was true.
I'm sober as hell and I'm believing it. Yeah.
To the point this morning, Zach dropped this in my pocket and was like, just tell people that you put a kiwi under your pillow and woke up and it was an egg.
Yeah. Magic.
But
Okay.
I'm a big proponent of kiwis. I think that it's been a long time since America's had a fruit-based folk hero, and I'm trying to make that move.
Wait,
all
when
right,
was
I'm
the
gonna
first
be
one?
I'm gonna be Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, sorry. Wow. That I should have known. Yeah. I was like, who?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? No.
Never heard.
So yeah, I'm gonna be Zach Kiwi Seed Man.
I thought
Okay.
we agreed it was going to be Zachary.
What?
When
Just now.
Zachary Kiwi Seed. So
Zachary
yeah.
Kiwi Man.
So kiwis have more vitamin C than an orange.
Yep,
They
knew
have
that.
more vitamin E and vitamin K than an avocado. They have more potassium than a banana, and they have more fiber than a bowl of oatmeal. So
But you got to prep them. You can't just
Here-
throw that fuzzy nut in your mouth.
Here's the thing. You know that you can eat the skin. Do you know this?
yeah, you're a fucking serial killer if you do though. That's how they test now.
I'm so glad I said that.
Do you eat the skin?
Oh yeah, because I'm not a little baby. Yeah, I eat the skin.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You just
All
got
right.
punked out.
Yeah. I eat that skin. Because once I heard you could, I'm like, oh, what am I doing wasting my time cutting this thing? I'm just going to,
Is it
like an apple.
You eat it like an apple?
Yeah, you just got to wash it.
Is it? So is it? But the texture seems like a potato skin, right?
The texture's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little hairy. Yeah. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I like my kiwi shaved.
And you know what? That's misogynist. Yeah.
Very
I'm a
not
man
hippie.
of a hairy vagina, but when it comes to kiwis, I want
them waxed.
I want a non-hairy kiwi. I want a Brazilian kiwi.
Yeah. It's messed up, man. That kiwi's not asking you to shave your beard, but
Yeah.
you're asking it to shave. Yeah.
If you shave a kiwi,
Well,
it's
I don't
just
know
gonna
if you
look
know
like a
this, Britt,
lime.
but kiwis can't talk.
Oh, I forgot.
Or did you think we were talking about New Zealanders this whole time?
No. Those people in Wade. Yeah.
Do either of you have you ever spent an excessive amount of time outside without shoes?
Whoa.
Wow.
On a beach.
Okay.
Well, and it's not excessive. It's not a long time. I do not. I've heard of this barefoot movement.
Earthing?
There's a
Earthing.
movement?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. You get energy from the ground. It's like, listen,
It's called earthing.
It's called earthing.
This sounds like some pretty hippie shit.
But I'm not into it. So
Oh, you're not into it. You're just aware.
I'm just aware of it. I don't like getting my feet hurt and cut with debris.
Okay, hold on. Who
What?
likes having their feet hurt and cut?
but I'm like, these people are walking and hiking on rocks and stuff,
Oh,
and I'm
gotcha.
like, that sounds really unpleasant. I like a nice sock. I like a shoe. I'm really not into it.
Yeah, I didn't wear shoes during my Zeppelin years.
Okay.
Like I was like, Texas running around.
Yeah, you just had
late
a
'70s and
Cowboy hat, eyeliner, and no shoes.
Exactly.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
going
nobody
on?
wore shoes when you were a kid. Who wore shoes when they were a child? We were just
Well,
like, we were
yeah,
running
that's
around. We
true.
got
That's true.
stickers, we got chiggers, we got all that
That's
stuff.
pretty tough because
But,
Texas also
yeah.
has like tarantulas.
Yeah, no.
Scorpions?
Right? Down south they do.
Not really. I mean, those
No?
churches also have snakes, you know what I mean? But you're not, you avoid all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we a lot of times without shoes. And then the worst is when you ride the bike with the spiky pedals.
Wait, you wore a bike without shoes?
I didn't wear a bike, but I would ride a
He rode a
bike.
bike.
I would ride a bike
That
with
hurts.
the spiky pedals, and you're just like your feet are all messed up after it. We were kids, no shirts, we had OP shorts on. That's what we did.
Dude, Ocean Pacific shorts, no
Yeah.
shoes.
Corduroy too, by the way. You got to do the
dude.
corduroy OPs. That was a big deal.
Nice. So you get done riding the bike.
Yeah, you
and
missed
run
the
instead.
70s and 80s were way more fun than you have no idea how much fun it was. Nobody cared where we were.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Nobody checked
yeah.
up on us. We were in the woods. Just
Oh, dude, no cell phones.
yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
I did not
I
grow
lived
up with a
that
cell phone. I
amazing.
don't know how young y'all think I am.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I don't know. I like
You said Hot
shoes.
Topic, so I assume your childhood was different than mine.
It's different. Yes. A little different. Yeah.
I went home several times
Yeah.
and my
We
mom
had
would be like,
Sam
"We
Goodies
thought
at
you
my
were
mall."
dead."
Yeah.
And now you're in trouble. And I was like, well, shouldn't you be happy that I'm home and alive?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No. Yeah. No. I would. Yeah. My parents had a watchful eye on me. I will say that.
Yeah, so a lot of no shoes life. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
All right.
What is the? Can I ask what the impetus for that question was? It was just.
Yeah. So you're also, they're going to be random questions that make
No, I love
sense.
it. I love it.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So running around barefooted, there is a certain
hippie.
thing. The hippies love it. Like there's a
Yeah.
certain thing of like not wearing shoes and
Sure.
then actually being in contact with the earth is that energy thing. So there's lots
Said
of
it.
people. I see it a lot at festivals. I wish I could do it, but there is an aspect of it where I'm kind of like I can't.
Yeah. Mine is not even a dirt thing. I just don't like stuff on my feet. Like
I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't wear.
I love like if gross.
Okay. You can't even get it out.
I'm trying. I'm fighting myself for what I'm going to say. I'm going to be
Okay.
very vulnerable and
Yeah.
honest. But like I've said this before, I believe. But like a hippie, a dirty hippie girl, like with dirty feet, I like it.
You're into
Oh,
it.
wow.
Like I'm not-
AJ gets hard for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a porn genre for everything.
There really is. No, it's so true.
It's like so
I don't know.
You want to see her little,
Yeah, if you
palms of
Google-
her. What do you call the bottom of
Yeah.
your feet? Palms? No.
Hot.
What do you call
Souls?
that?
Soles. That's the
right.
word.
Sole of your foot?
I
Yeah,
That's the
told
word I was
you
thinking
that
of.
I was into cults. How was I not going to love a soul?
Love a dirty soul. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, if you
All right.
if you Google dirty skeet feet, that's
Yeah.
Dirty skeet feet?
What about hairy toes? You know
Yeah.
that?
Oh no.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't like a hairy toe.
I can't do a hairy toe.
Because I am out here shaving my
talking about
toes.
feet.
Yeah.
You
shave your toes?
I have to shave my
I hope we're
toes.
talking about. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Do you shave your toes?
I don't, but I'm a big fan of the mani pedi, and
Yeah.
so I'll walk around with no shoes and my feet look great.
Do they remove hair at one of those?
Yeah,
If you ask, they'll do anything you want.
they make
Yeah.
your feet look good. Yeah, I think if you're gonna do the no shoes, then you should,
So look
Have
at
nice
you
Bump it
guys
up.
looking your shaved feet.
I don't want that. On a guy, it's different, but I don't
Yeah.
know. That's how I'm backwards like that. I want like your kiwi. I want a shaved toe on a woman.
He wants a shaved toe.
I'm sorry.
You're like, I like a bush, but when it comes to her toes, they better be bald as a baby's butt.
Wax those toes. Are we go back to babies?
Bald as a life-extending baby's
God
butt.
damn it.
I'd eat that baby. I'd eat that baby. Yeah.
Are we going back to babies? Tom?
Yeah, Tom, get in here.
Next
No.
question. Yeah.
Here's
So
one.
what about open toe shoes, sandals?
Yeah, no, I
you
wear
own
it.
Birkenstocks?
I used to. I don't anymore. I also
Because they got gross.
'Cause-
You had to throw them away.
You had to throw
Yeah.
them away. I will be honest. I am insecure about my feet. I don't really like my feet. I don't like showing them. I wear sneakers most of the time, even in the summer. I got something, it's an affliction. It's called Flintstone feet. And those things, they could power a car with no engine.
Wow.
They could, yeah.
I have incredibly long toes. Like my brother would always say, "Can you type with those?" Like it was, I got like crazy. Yeah, I could. Like if I had to use them, I could. Like no arm kind of situation.
When you say Flintstone toes, is it like your big toe is long and wide?
I don't know. I just look at them and I'm like, that's not an attractive foot. A foot fetish guy would be like, pass.
Yeah, except this guy.
Well, I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, no. You want to check out the merch?
Dip one of those in mud first.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is these toes move children's vitamins.
They're getting the children the vitamins they need.
There it is. Let's end the show there.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. Have you ever been in a fight?
Oh, yeah.
A physical fight?
And if you were, when was the last time that you were? Yeah, physical
A physical fight. No, I can honestly say I've never been in a physical fight with anyone.
You've never punched or been punched?
Nope. I'm pretty much a pacifist, also a huge pussy, and I don't want to get in a fight with anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm non-confrontational.
Regulated or non-regulated? Like what's the thing? My parents.
both.
These wild parents I'm telling you about. They put us into boxing when we were kids. Like,
are you serious?
From 5 years old, that's when I first started boxing. In Texas, it's like, because to me, I always said
you were the Mormon Golden Glove champion.
I was Golden Glove. I was Mormon, but just so you know, I was Mormon in high school. Let's get the time frame right.
Okay.
So
he's such a more interesting
you go to
guest
all
than
these
I
things.
am.
I'm born with gold boxing gloves and eyeliner. But anyway, so I boxed when I was a kid, and it was like in Wichita Falls, Texas. And I always say that's a lazy way of being your child. Just put them into boxing. But he probably did something. Just get him in the ring. Yeah. And so we boxed it, and there was no weight class. It was all just kind of like 5 years old and 8 year old. So I was a skinny little 40-pounder, and there would be some kid that was 7, but he outweighed me by like 50 pounds.
Oh my God.
And so it was there was a lot of that going on. But I was like a hometown celebrity because it was like they put me on the news and all that stuff. And they had like a clip on like the local news channel. They had Muhammad Ali and they had me on the same reel. They were like, the greatest to the next greatest. And like I was like a hometown celebrity.
Because you were knocking out these big kids?
Sometimes. Yeah, I was Golden Gloves champion. And then that backfired on me because then when we moved, I had a jacket that I wore. And I remember I wore it in first grade and everybody wanted to fight me. And I had like 6 fights that day. So it was like they all wanted to fight the little curly-headed kid.
Did you win?
Some, yeah.
Were you still the champion, or did somebody else leave that day with that jacket?
I'm not going to let her. Nobody left with that jacket. I still got that jacket. I wear that jacket now. It doesn't fit, but I still wear it. And my last fight was on stage. I got punched on stage. That
For
was
what?
Doing stand-up, yeah.
Like, did you say so? I mean, I
did say so. I was getting drunk. I'll drop names with Brian Regan, and we were getting drunk together. And I was like, "How am I not going to get drunk with this guy?"
Yeah.
And I was at Caroline's, rest in peace, that comedy club.
R.I.P.,
and I had a spot cross town. And I was way too drunk to be getting on stage. It's one of those, like, you're like, why am I even getting... And so I went to the spot, and I was watching the show, and it's one of those shows where there's a guy heckling every single comedian, and you're just watching... You ever done that? You're just watching from the back, and you're just so mad. Yeah, before you go up, you're just crazy mad. Yeah. And so I remember I got up on stage, and I was trying to get in my stuff, and he said something, and then I said something really nasty back, and then it was like, I just looked over here, next thing you know, bam, right in the face, and then he tried to hit me on the other side, but I had this big Harley watch on. So I lifted it up, the boxing skills, lifted it up, and then he hit it, and it busted the watch. I think it messed up his hand, and then he just kind of like ran out of the club. It's not that exciting, but that's my
Wow, so he managed to get on stage and hit you without you seeing him coming.
That's how good comedy security is. And I'm not Chris Rock, so nobody knows about it. Yeah. It was like Chris Rock's like, I got hit. I was like, yeah, join the club. Like everybody's getting hit at some point in comedy.
Damn, did Caroline's do anything for you?
Well, it was another club, but nobody did
sorry.
anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is a frustrating thing when you're watching, even if it's an open mic. And
are you talking about the...
Yeah, the broken watch.
Yeah, the
That's
broken
what
watch.
I'm sure it was a limited edition.
It was, yeah.
Damn.
The Harley watches, I think it saved my life because it was like...
Yeah.
And you can't fight when you're drunk. That's the thing. No. That's the worst time to fight.
But you
think
you can take a punch. Oh, yeah. Plenty of punches.
You can go limp well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go in the fetal position. That's usually what I do.
So I've had a lot of fights. And then I had big older brothers.
Person who's never been in a fight goes into the fetal position. Sounds like...
That's it. I just, it's fight, flight, or freeze. I freeze.
Yeah.
I'm just boop. Yep.
I become a freezer sometimes. In I don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
So it's a problem. Both my wife and I both do this, where like we'll have spats and then we just go to each side of our ring in the house, and then 2 days later we're like, are we good?
We good?
We good with it?
That sounds healthy.
Yeah.
You have a ring? You have a ring in your house?
No, I was just no.
Proverbial, like, you
Yes.
Yeah, I don't trust.
I'm an
I don't
idiot.
trust people that have never had their ass kicked. Like I can always tell somebody that's never been in a fight.
Oh, yeah. You can definitely tell somebody who's never been hit in the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just see it
Because you're like, man, they really could use one.
oh yeah.
feel like this is targeted.
Vail's a big town for that. There's a lot of guys walking around. You've never been punched in the face.
You've never been.
Nobody's ever told
Yeah.
you no. Yeah.
Like, man, Britt could really use a
I could really use a nice slap in the face.
Come here, look at you.
Yeah. No. Never been in a fight.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to happen in Vail, probably.
There'll be an attorney involved if there is. Yeah.
Do you know who my father is? Yeah.
He owns a dealership.
He owns Vail.
He owns the whole town.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone might tell their bodyguard to punch you. No.
Oh my God.
But, okay.
All right. Next question.
Yeah.
I love how you're directing. Okay, next one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Producer brain. Yeah, no.
So, do either of you own or have any affiliation with crystals?
No. I know that there's a lot of crystal girlies
You
right
said
now.
that like you were going to break some hearts.
I know the women who listen to this podcast, I'm so sorry. I am not into crystals. I think they're beautiful. I have like bookshelf crystals that hold, like
bookends?
the bookends. Yeah. I think they're nice and decorative.
If for the men that listen to this podcast, they're into crystals. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't gender crystals. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, AJ, you and your crystals eat shit. No.
Yeah. I don't have them.
Yeah.
I have
No.
crystals in my pocket right now.
Okay. Are they charging? I've heard you have to charge them.
Yeah,
You're not charging currently.
Well,
my balls
you have
aren't
to
a
put them in
fucking
your back
charger.
pocket so they get some moon,
Yeah. No.
Hilarious. I don't do crystals. I'm wearing beads, so that's pretty.
Okay.
Whatever. My grandfather was. Here's another thing. You're gonna be like, what? My grandfather was Choctaw, so I feel Native people are kind of into that kind of stuff, but I'm not really.
Did you ever burn like sage or anything
Yeah,
like
we
that?
do that.
Okay.
I'm like weird like
Did
that.
you
We
think-
sage out an apartment or house before we live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So there's
get-
a little bit of that weird
the
shit going
energy
on.
out?
Yeah, I believe in. I do. When it comes to like what I believe, energy, I believe in.
Yeah, no,
I believe in positive and negative.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that's about as far as I go now, religiously or whatever. But
Yeah.
I've like
Are there other
manifested or
kinds?
other kinds, there could be. There's the neutral energy. There's like whatever. There's the whatever energy. No, some people don't believe in either one. They don't think Like, I don't know. Like possession, you believe in that? You think there's like a evil spirit
Like
that can take
ghosts?
over a kid? Make them
wow.
like exorcism and that kind of stuff? Because that seems real. But if you're, you don't believe in religion, then you might not believe in that.
I don't believe in possession.
What is it then? Tourette's? What is it?
Well, I think there's.
Oh my God, what a weird thing if someone's like, and you're like, hey, are you possessed?
Are you possessed?
There's
Well, I mean,
something.
I think it could be a lot of mental health things. I don't know. But
But if it just overcomes you, mental health isn't just, it's not that rapid, you know what I mean?
so
Mental health is
I'm
usually a
weird
born or
because
a onset, right?
Yeah, disability is a different, I think it comes over people. That's why I'm curious.
so I do believe in. I didn't believe in ghosts for a very long time, and then my friend moved into this house in Denver, and we were in his garage one night, and we saw that there was like an attic hole like above his garage, and they had been having like weird things happening to the point where they had like someone come through with like sage and like bless the house, and they like hung crosses by the doorways and
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
And they've been having something, but we were hanging out in the garage and we see this thing, and tasteless joke, but we're like, let's fucking get high like Anne Frank. So we.
Did you hear that? An alarm
That's
went off.
Tom,
Yeah.
yes.
That's Tom saying, don't make
ding,
a
ding,
joke
next
about
Literally,
that.
literally, Tom was like,
next
you get one
question.
more.
Tom's like,
Yeah.
move the fuck on.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
so we're like, let's go up in the Anne Frank and smoke some weed. So we pull up a ladder.
Go up in the air.
I'm
This is the
not-
last
not
podcast here, by
laughing
the
at
way.
this.
This is the last one.
This has been great.
Yeah, we're going to do
And-
it at the coffee shop next week.
And we
Yeah.
we crawled up into the garage hole, and when we got up there, we found this. There was like a board with like a pentagram on it.
What?
And there was tons of candles around and fake human heads, and it was like we talked to some people about. They said it was a portal to summon demons.
Oh, wow.
That's incredible.
And
Does he still live there?
No, he does not.
Okay.
But so him and his wife got married, and they had me house sit while they were on their honeymoon.
Oh my God.
And you already knew the demon portal was up there?
You were like, hell yeah, I'll
but
house it.
But at this point, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this dumb shit. I'm not afraid of this fucking demon portal in the Anne Frank.
Sure.
Like,
Is this a comedy condo? Is that what this is?
That's comedy condos are loaded with sad demons. Just the memories of
seed demons.
Yeah, they are.
Don't eat the mayonnaise. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
every
Sad
comedy
Jack
condo
Shacks.
bed has a semen pentagram on it. But
Oh my God.
no, So
seen
I'm
it.
staying there, and
Okay.
and I'm sleeping, and then I like hear something in the closet, and I wake up, and I see this thing that looks like a 1,000-year-old
No.
fucking like
No.
demon
You saw a ghost.
staring at me,
No.
like out of the.
How high were
Out
you?
of the. I mean, I'm always high.
Okay.
but
But it was
not,
a crazy
not baseball.
high. It was
not
a baseball bat
joint
high.
high.
Okay.
Yeah,
but like,
all right.
You know.
And just weed, right? This
Yeah,
is all it? Okay.
just weed. I don't know. I drink too, but
So
Okay.
I want to be this demon for a second. You want to hit that
Demon
button?
dressed or not dressed?
Like, was it a nun? Zach, I know you've been hanging out here, and I've known that you've been in my portal. Now, with your supple little back end while you sleep and you're high as fuck, I'm gonna get into your portal.
So, yeah. So I'm like,
Okay.
oh fuck, there's a demon. So I reach to there's my phone is on the nightstand, and I reach to get my phone.
Who are you gonna call?
I'm gonna use the.
Ghostbusters.
I'm gonna
There
use.
you go.
I'm gonna use the light. I'm gonna use the light on my phone to because I'm
Because
like
they hate light.
because I well
They do.
yeah.
They do hate light.
Well,
Gargoyles.
and I'm
Gargoyles
like,
do.
and I'm like, I'm seeing shit. It's dark, like I'm seeing shit, and I go to get my phone, and when I grab my phone, a fucking demon hand came up over the table
No.
and grabbed my fucking hand.
Wait,
Crazy. All right. You had
And
me in
that-
the first half.
No, and that's
And
that's when
Mormonism's
I'm-
weird?
Yeah.
I'm not hey,
babysitting demons.
So after that, my friend would be like, "Come over and hang out." And I'd be like, "Dude, I'm not." I went and stayed at my own fucking house. I was like, "I'll come over and fucking water your plants or whatever. But I'm not
Wow.
fucking staying here."
Wait, but he grabbed your hand, or they? I
Yeah.
don't know what the demon was,
Well-
but and then what?
I do not believe in exorcisms.
Well, he
That's
like
weird.
grabbed it, and I was like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And then got up and turned the lights on, and
It's
there wasn't
gone.
still a demon there.
Sure.
So wait, so when there was only 2 footprints,
It
in
was
the
then that I
sand,
carried you.
So my buddy lived in this house for like 5 or 6 more years.
Okay.
And he ended up having a daughter, my goddaughter, and they got her a hamster. And
Oh my God.
I don't like the way this is.
Yeah.
hamster
Tom's
is
coming
a
soon. I
demon?
see him lurking around.
Yeah.
so he comes in the room, and his daughter has killed this hamster.
Oh my God.
And he's like, "What did you do?" And she's like, "He told me to do it."
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This took a dark turn.
It did.
So you believe in everything
So-
demon except exorcism. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
But the kid couldn't have been possessed.
Yeah, that's
like,
the
I
he's like,
still-
I don't know about that. Science. And
I
then
mean,
all
there's
this other
still a
stuff.
part of me that's like, it was dark,
Yeah.
like fucking whatever, and that kids kill shit all the time. They're,
I don't know what kids you're hanging out with.
original
Yeah.
sin.
Yeah, they're called serial killers. Like, yeah, that's, yeah,
I'm like, keep an eye on your
that's how-
goddaughter.
yeah.
But
Kids are gonna have a Netflix documentary soon.
Yes. Seriously.
but
Okay, so long story short, you believe in ghosts.
I believe that
Demons, physical demons.
Demons.
Physical, by the way.
I believe
Yeah.
that there's something weird going on in that house, and
Just that house.
but yeah, I don't. I'm on the fence still.
Okay.
But
I don't necessarily
that's
know if
a
I
lot of
believe in, say,
proof.
ghosts, like in a
Okay.
generic way, but I do believe in energy, and I think when we pass,
Okay.
there is energy. So I believe that if you're a person that
Well,
held
isn't it
on...
28 grams or something that you lose?
Yeah, it's like
27?
your soul,
Because you shit
whatever.
yourself when you die.
Yeah, that's actually why.
Wow. Tom. All right.
Yeah.
I love that Tom has been part of
going to
this
be a
podcast.
reoccurring
Yeah.
character now in the podcast where
Yes.
he's just the bouncer of bad bits.
He's like,
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom, the bouncer of bad bits.
Yeah. Next question.
But I believe that.
That's
so
my
I feel
exact
like,
theory.
yeah, so if you're
Yeah.
like holding on to negative energy, if you're quote unquote a bad person, then
Yeah.
maybe you get stuck in some sort of, maybe you'd call it purgatory, where
Okay.
you're just hanging around and your energy's there.
Right.
What if you get those foot patches you just put on your neck to get all the toxins out?
That take
You mean,
suck it all
you mean
out.
onions?
Yeah.
What do they call
Yeah.
them?
Oh wait, I always see that like doctors hate this one weird trick, and it's like wearing onion socks. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
is that what it
always
is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
They
that
hate
takes
it
it all
because,
out.
boy, do your feet stink.
Yeah,
You think feet smell bad? Try putting fucking onions in your
onions in your
shit.
socks.
You think
And-
doctors hate it.
And we know
Yeah.
somebody who will like them right here.
There you go, dirty feet. Yeah.
Well, we're getting close to having to end here, but
Sure.
do you want to do some random fire
I
questions,
do,
AJ,
but I
that we
want
can make
to.
our
We have
fun.
we have a really nice
Audience.
an audience.
Yeah.
So I want to field some questions from the audience
right.
since we have this opportunity. Anybody have anything that would lead us to believe? Yes.
I just, if Dustin could point out the people that have or have not been punched in
Oh yeah,
Oh, interesting.
just one by one.
Interesting.
This is a great visual bit for the podcast.
Yeah,
It's usually people you think, have had a lot of fights. Usually, but I think it's a comedy thing. Whenever we see somebody with crossed arms, we think they're waiting to get punched. Like,
Have you been punched? Oh, she's punched.
you punched him.
Right?
All right. Do we need to call someone? Is that what's happening? Okay. Oh, you've been punched. I was talking about him, but you have. Oh, so it's you, not him. Interesting. Okay.
Do you have a pentagram tattoo on your
Yeah.
arm?
Are you his demon? Like what's?
wait, yeah. Ooh.
Watch your man paw. She's coming for you.
She's gonna make you kill a hamster. Yeah,
Well, part of me was like, maybe that demon was
Yeah.
just lonely and wanted to hold my hand.
that's actually really sweet. Yeah.
Maybe he was just like, "Hey Zach, would you like to watch the movie Ghost?" I
Hilarious.
know where there's
Pottery?
a potter's wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Anybody else in the back?
Raise your hand if you've been punched in the face. Yeah, there we go.
Ew.
A real man back there. I like it. Women, sorry. I just said punch fat. I didn't say person. I didn't say it was gender. Anyway.
There you go.
Men and women, sorry.
Nice.
Anyone
Okay.
else?
Anybody?
Women
Any
are
other
brutal when they
questions?
fight, by the way.
No. All right, we're gonna go into the rando zone.
I live this.
Yeah, because everything
Before
has been
somebody gets
so not
punched.
random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom
So
comes up.
These are they're pretty random. Don't overthink them. Just
Okay.
kind of go one
Okay.
way or the other, whatever pops in. So, Cold Cash or Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash.
Johnny. I opened for Johnny. I told you that last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Impersonator. Yeah.
Are you more likely to use these in your day to day? Would you say dude, man, or bro?
I say dude all the time.
Okay,
I say bra just to be funny.
brah. Okay.
It's hilarious.
Funny than half your bits. I'll tell you
Looks
that.
like someone's about to get punched in the face.
Demon hand, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I've seen Breaking Bad. I don't want to fuck with this guy.
Give me a pizza to throw.
I am the
Would
one
you
who
sing
knocks.
Tennessee whiskey, please? Thank you.
Sunshine or moonshine?
Moonshine.
Oh, I just got
Sunshine.
what you said. All right, I do not. I look like a
was
thin
delayed.
version of him. All right, so fuck you.
Yeah, I look like a way cooler version of him.
Tennessee
so.
whiskey,
Yeah. These are $500 hats. Yeah. There you go.
strawberry wine.
There you go. Finally, you got on board. Jesus.
Goddamn. My sister's getting married, and my dad
Yeah.
goes, "What?" Chris Stapleton. That's
Yes.
Yeah, my dad
Yeah.
goes, "Hey, I want you to sing some songs at your sister's wedding," and they're all Chris Stapleton songs, but
Oh my God.
that he has rewritten the lyrics to.
Oh, that's amazing.
Suit her? Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I have to, and he's like,
Learn?
He's like, "You never know. People that don't know you very well might think you're him. And I'm like, that's not what I fucking want. I would like at my sister's wedding for them to be like, that's her brother.
I hope you get asked for autographs.
All right.
Bob or Jacob Dylan?
Bob Dylan.
You know, I'm gonna go Jacob. Why not?
Wallflowers weren't bad.
Wallflowers are good.
I mean, and
Big shoes to fill. You know.
snowboard or skis?
I snowboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snowboard, I guess.
Snowboarding? Okay. What else do we got? Okay. Mustache, sideburns, or beard?
Mustache immediately.
Why?
I love a mustache on a man. I mean, or
Yeah.
whatever.
She's Italian. It's Mario.
Wait. I can't do a voice.
I didn't do the accent.
That's actually a harmful
You said
stereotype.
I said be a Mario.
I did a perfect impression of Mario. I didn't do a stereotypical Italian voice.
What is Mario?
Yahoo! You like
That
that?
might have been Toad.
Chris Stapleton fan, so obviously beard. So
Well,
we're gonna go
yeah,
beard. Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about Mario too much on this podcast
Have we?
already.
Oh,
but-
sorry.
On a different
Yeah.
We're still
episode,
going Mario.
but-
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopeful or hopeless?
Hopeful. What
Hopeful.
the heck?
Yeah.
You'd be
Keep
surprised.
it positive.
Wow.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Would you rather die when you're having a good day or a bad day?
A good day. You know,
Bad
I know
day,
how I
why
want.
not?
A bad day?
Tried a few times, didn't seem to work out, but I would say, yeah. So I figured I'll live.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
underwear saved him every time.
Every time. There you go. Finally. All right.
I don't want to know it's coming. I want it to be like I'm having a great day and then just I'm gone. That would be ideal.
Yeah, but you don't want to be. You know what I mean? You're having a good day, and then
I know,
it's
but
just
then you
over.
don't know. It's over. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's a bad day, you can be like, I want this.
Yeah, well, true.
It's true.
And then you get what you
A
want.
demon
I'm
pulls your
fucking
arm
ready.
off.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Mountaintop or oceanside?
Mountaintop.
Ocean.
Ocean.
Yeah.
City or country?
City.
I go country.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough.
It's really
yeah.
tough.
Well, I think I have my
Your answer.
yeah.
I feel like it's clear. I'm not even.
It's
Don't ruin the fucking suspense, Britt.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Jesus,
Dude,
you can
someone's
really
getting
tell
ahead.
someone's never been punched in the head.
I need it bad. Yeah.
Girls get punched
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
one other question.
Okay.
Have either of you ever worn handmade like clothing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So the way this works now, do you guys all kind of have an idea of who you think might be more hippie on this couch? Okay. So we're going to count down from 3. When we hit 1, feel free to yell the name out that you believe is that person. And Tom
This is
available.
Britt, and this is Dustin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Britt and Dustin.
Yeah, and I have a Willie Nelson song on my arm, just to let you know. Okay.
And I have never felt fear. No.
I love how they're leading themselves into how they want to be told. And I'm like, I just want to go backwards now. Just
Is there a third option or no? It's just hippie or
yeah,
not
third
hippie.
option is
Because I
just
feel
Tom.
like there's a middle ground that's huge.
Some in the middle.
This isn't
It's huge.
This isn't
Yeah.
energy, Dustin.
It should be. It kind of is actually.
It's
There's not
just a
hippie
hippie,
energy.
not hippie.
There's not hippie energy. Come on.
I was trying to call
Yeah.
back your positive.
I understand that, but I was trying to go somewhere else. Trying to make Tom happy.
You're like-
There's an
you're like,
interesting
fuck-
question out there.
You're like, fuck your callback.
Yeah, you didn't get my Chris Stapleton jokes like 18 minutes in. So.
Have you been making them the whole episode and I haven't
said it
noticed?
like 5 times. Yeah. And you never got it.
Yeah, you should eat a kiwi.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
should.
At
Read
least
a couple
mine's
more.
current. I was like, what? You know.
Everyone ready?
You should see my act. It's about Clinton.
Yeah, I've
No.
heard about it. I've heard about it. Yeah.
Are you ready to button this up?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Dustin.
All right. I'll take it. Let's hit the
Unanimous.
Yeah.
do it. I'll go.
I felt that coming, you know?
Yeah.
I don't have hippie energy. I get it.
I mean, you do kind of have hippie energy.
There's some elements.
But-
I
Yeah,
just
you
wouldn't
got some
call it
elements.
big hippie energy.
Yeah.
But I mean, you didn't go to Led Zeppelin when you were 7.
No, when he said that, I already lost. It was
Yeah.
immediate. It was, come on, man.
And,
it was
and with the jam band thing, I do want to say I was a big Allman Brothers guy.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
fuck, that would have been a solid.
Yeah,
You haven't
that's
been making
Allman
fucking
Brothers.
Greg Allman
I saw it.
look-alike jokes this whole thing, too.
Yeah. Well,
You know the
I
original
do have
bass-
Derek Truck's phone number. I don't want to name drop. Anyway.
Bass player for the Allman Brothers now plays with Dead and Company. That's O'Teal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. I saw them like 4 times at the Beacon and stuff. So I
Yeah.
went down that whole phase. So yeah.
Awesome. Well,
That's a
before we
great-
get out, websites, places people can find you again.
Social
Yeah.
handles.
At Britt Migs. My website is brittmigs.com. And I don't know why my social is Britty. No one ever calls me that. We're working on it. Yeah.
Who's we?
Me, myself, and I. Yeah. Yeah. We're all working on it.
And
That's okay.
Mario.
I'm on medication too.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow me Instagram. I guess that's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
At Dustin_Chafin, and catch me on Twitch every Wednesday. Dustin's Vinyl. I talk about my vinyl
nice.
record collection, and we talk about music and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
What's your
Okay.
favorite right now?
Favorite what?
Vinyl stuff.
Vinyl. Well, the Bobby Lees. I'm into the new stuff now, so that's
Okay.
a great punk band. They're really great. So
Okay.
that's what I like.
Again, and follow, like, subscribe, review at Hippie Not Hippie Pod on all social media.
And I want to say again, thank you to the Vail Comedy Festival for having us.
Thank you,
Mark
Tom.
Marky.
Thank you to Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
For bouncing everything.
Tom. Yes, Tom's
10th
great.
Whiskey for having us. All of you for hanging out. This has been a wonderful live podcast.
Everybody getting punched in the face
Yeah.
and admitting it. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and make sure and get on the motherfucking
Motherfucking